Every Moodle page has what's called course settings, and that's what we're going to take a look at right now. Course settings is in a block that's either in the left-hand column or the right-hand column. In Moodle Mania, when I'm logged in, I have administrative privileges for this class, and it's over for me on the right-hand side. So I'm going to click on settings, and we're just going to scroll through some of these. Any one of these, you could click on the question mark and you could learn more about what this part of the settings is all about. I'm not going to go through them all. If you ever need to visit that area for a little bit of help, feel free to click on those question marks. So what can you change as a teacher? You could definitely change the full name of your course. And the short name is what all will end up in this area. I'll highlight that for you. In this area up here, on any page in your Moodle area. And what that is, we call those breadcrumbs. And so the short name is what you click on to get to the home page of your course. That you can change, but it has to be unique throughout the system. So if you end up calling yours social studies and somebody else did as well, you'll get an error. This assignment, before you continue on to the next, I would like you to write a course description in this area, because that is what the public will see if they're navigating our Moodle course catalog. So you can make that very, very brief, but put something there. By default, the Moodle is organized by topics, and that's talking about those blocks that are down the center. You can also organize it by other methods like date, but by far and above, most people organize by topics. This will define the number of weeks topics, the number of blocks you have in the center column. That can be changed by the teacher. The course start date's not very important unless you're teaching a completely online class. And I'm going to skip over some of these. I use the gradebook because Moodle Mania is an online class, but generally that's no, because we use a different gradebook, namely Infinite Campus. So you could probably keep that at no. Activity reports, if you ever want to go back and see how many visitors or what were the stats for visiting at your site, you'd want that to say yes. That would give you those kind of reports. I'm going to go down to the force theme area. We have right now about 20 different themes that you can pick from. You might want to choose different ones and see how they look on your page to get something that you are really comfortable with, and that's just going to influence the design of your page and the color scheme and the font choices and whatnot. Going to head past the enrollment section because again that has to do with an organization that's offering online classes rather than an organization that supplements face-to-face courses with Moodle. And then I'm going to head right down to availability. This is a really important section. More than likely, if you're just working on your Moodle course, you have this set to this is not available to your students. That just means that it's not public yet. As the teacher, you can log into Moodle and you can get to your page, but nobody else can other than Moodle administrators. So if you want to make it available to the public, you change this to this course is available to students. The enrollment key and guest access we talk about at the end of this course, but that just defines who can get into your course and who can access it over time. You don't need to do anything with role renaming unless, for instance, you want teacher to be called head of the classroom, but you don't put your name in there or anything. That's just the names of the roles that people can have access to different privileges within the course, and they're pretty standard, so you can leave those the same. Click on Save Changes when you're done.